What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Ferencvaros versus Barcelona. Barcelona are back in action again. Games are coming thick and fast. We are back in the Champions League for the second last game of the group stages. It's going to be a difficult game. Barcelona need to win this game. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's try to get to 150 likes. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. So let's take a look at the Champions League table. Barcelona sat in first place on 12 points. 100% record, 4 games played, 4-1. Juventus are sitting on 9 points, and Dynamo Kyiv and Ferencvaros both sitting on 1 point. Now, I want to make this clear at the beginning of the preview that Barcelona have already qualified for the next round of the Champions League, so we can lose the next 2 games and we will still be in the Champions League. But Barcelona's goal is right now is to finish first at the top of the table, because if we finish first, then we get an easier, on paper we get an easier draw, but we could still get a difficult draw, but we'll have a higher chance of getting an easier draw if we finish first place. Now, in order for us to finish first place, we need to beat Ferencvaros and hope Dynamo Kyiv beat Juventus, which is very unlikely. So we're going to be going into the Juventus-Barcelona game at the Camp Nou next week, needing a draw only. Now, hopefully, I think what Koeman's going for in this game, I feel like he may field a decently strong team. That way, if Dynamo Kyiv beat Juventus, he won't, have regret saying, oh, we should have, put a first team out. That way we would have won, and we wouldn't have to worry about that game. So I feel like he may do maybe rotations here and there, maybe in 2 or 3 positions maximum. Because I feel like he wants this win, because he wants whatever chance he can get to go and get that Barcelona-Juventus game next week without needing a win. He wants to take that for sure. So it's going to be tight between Barcelona and Juventus. They've won every game, but we beat Juventus in the first away game. Then if Juventus beat us, we could finish on the same amount of points. It'll go down to goal difference, which right now Barcelona are 7 goals ahead of Juventus. So it's going to be a difficult task for Juventus to finish off with the table. I think Barcelona have got this in the bag. But Koeman's main goal is going to that Barcelona-Juventus game without needing a win. And I think he may achieve that. So let's talk about Ferencvaros quickly. They played on the Saturday on the 28th, as Barcelona played on the 29th, so they will have 1 more day rest than us. And they won their game by 2-0. I have no idea what this team is. MTK Budapest. They're in the Hungarian league, and those are the 2 scores on the screen. I have no idea how to say their names. But what I want to focus on is their last game in the Champions League, which they played against Juventus, and they lost 2-1 in the 90th minute from Alvaro Morata header. That lineup that they played is on the screen right now. They played a 5-4-1. The 2 players that I would look out for is their number 10 and is their number 77. I have no idea how to pronounce their names, but we know they did some damage against us at the Camp Nou as well. Those are the 2 players I would watch out for. Of course, number 77 scored the goal at Juventus as well. So the thing is for Ferencvaros is they're going to come and they're going to battle, especially at their home stadium. I know I said in the last game against Dynamo Kyiv they would have fans, so I'm not too sure if Ferencvaros are going to have fans. But in their last home game, they had fans. So if there's fans in the stadium, it's going to be, again, Barcelona's first game with fans since the beginning of COVID. So we'll see how Barcelona cope with that. So it is going to be a very dangerous game for Koeman. He's going to have to field a strong side. Maybe a couple of rotations here and there only. Because he needs this win in order for Barcelona to go into that Juventus game without needing a win. I think that's his main goal, like I said in the last clip. But it's going to be a difficult task for him. Let's talk about Barcelona quickly. Of course, Barcelona's last game was the 4-0 win against Osasuna on Sunday. The scores in that match were Marc Andre Ter Stegen, Griezmann, Coutinho, and Messi. That starting lineup's on the screen right now. Of course, it wasn't a 4-3-3, it's a 4-2-3-1. Ter Stegen was in goal. Dest, Mingueza, Lenglet, Jordi Alba, Pedri, De Jong, Coutinho, Messi, Braithwaite, and Griezmann. From this specific lineup, we can expect, I'd say, maybe 2 to 3 changes. Because like I said, Koeman needs this win, and I feel like he may just make rotations here and there. Because he knows that winning this game is absolutely important. And also, like I've been saying before, I've been replying to all your comments saying, consistency is key. We have to keep going win, 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 win. We can't just have win, win, loss, draw, win, loss, draw, and then win, win, win. We have to keep up the consistency. So I think that's what Koeman's going to look for in this match. He's going to have to field a decent team, of course, with that fantastic performance against Osasuna, and he's going to need to replicate that. So it's time to react to the press conferences of Koeman and a player, and the player that accompanied Koeman was Francesco Trincao, which means that he will start the match against Ferencvaros. 99% of the time when the player is accompanied by the coach during the press conference, they start the match. So let's get into his quotes. He said, "With time, everything will work out, and I hope to score many goals. I am very happy to be the best club in the world. Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are the 2 best in the world, and I can't choose between them. I want to play everything, but it's the manager's decision, and I'll keep doing my job." And he also had a lot of questions about how come he's not performing like he did in Prague, how come he's not scoring like he did in Prague. And he was saying, you know what, I just need time to adapt, and the goals will come. So that's the press conference from Trincao. It's very, very short, so let's get into Ronald Koeman. The time to get into Ronald Koeman's press conference. It's quite a bit of a long one, so let's get into it. He says, "With this season schedule, there are 2 moments where Messi can rest, in Kiev and tomorrow. From tomorrow, there will be no more opportunities. Being classified already also influences the decision. The game on Saturday is very important for La Liga. I have spoken with Piqué. He's at the Esportiva every day. I'm not the doctor that haven't influenced his decision not to have the surgery, and we count on him without setting a date. I hope he can play some games this season. The yellow card for Messi, it's a tribute to Maradona. You have to consider it. If it were up to me, I would withdraw it, of course. Braithwaite is fit, works very well, and deserves the opportunities we are giving him. Umtiti is close to returning tomorrow. We have a friendly game with Barca B, and with Araujo, we don't want to take any risks. If he isn't with us against Juventus, he will surely be there in the next. So Koeman in his first half of the press conference talked about why he rested Messi today, and this is probably the only opportunity he's going to get rested. So I want to take the opportunity, that way I can just use him for the whole rest of the season. Talks about PK's decision not to take in surgery. Said, look, I'm not a doctor, I can't really influence that. It's his choice. Talks about Messi's yellow card, about the Maradona thing. It shouldn't be a yellow card, but that's the rule at the end of the day. How Braithwaite is fit, ready to go, and how Umtiti is close to returning. He says he's going to play friendly tomorrow with Barcelona B, and then slowly but surely he will get his opportunity in the first team. He continues by saying the elections don't bother me. I have a 2-year contract, and when I signed with Barcelona, I knew there'd be elections this season. We, the players and the coaches, have to work hard to get the best results. We'll see what happens. Todibo is a topic for January. We have been talking about this topic. A forward or a center back. This is not the time to talk about transfers. First, you have to know who the president becomes. I don't like talking about names or positions. Messi is Messi. He's very important to our attack. If the ball reaches him, there's always movement. He has a lot of quality in the passes at the beginning of the season. It was the same, but he's working well, and he's still decisive in our attack. So first I talked about the election. If you guys didn't see my community post yesterday, the election has been confirmed by FC Barcelona for January the 24th. All the rules and speculations are on my community tab if you want to take a look at it. And talks about how the election won't really influence the team because they already knew there'd be elections. It was just a matter of when. And it talks about Todibo. Now, there have been rumors coming out yesterday that Benfica want to send Todibo back to FC Barcelona. I know that's going to excite a lot of you fans. And the reason why Benfica want to send him back is because he has been quite fit and he has behavioral issues, and there are rumors that they want to send Todibo back to FC Barcelona in January. Now, would you do that or not? Let me know down in the comments below. These are just speculations at the moment, so we're going to have to wait for January for more concrete reports. But right now, the reliable reports from Gerard Romario are saying that there's nothing really concrete at the moment. Barcelona had not been notified about this. But all the rumors in Benfica, from the Benfica report, are saying like, yo, Benfica just want to get rid of Todibo. He is not working out, and they just want to send him back to Barcelona as soon as possible. So we'll see what happens with that. Talks about transfers for forward and center back. He wasn't really into. He looked pretty pissed off when the question was asked, saying that, look, let's move. Like, I don't want to talk about it. You don't know what everyone knows what I want. Let's just move on to another question. And just talks about how Messi's the GOAT. So that's pretty much it. And that concludes Koeman's press conference. Time to react to the squad list. The squad list has come out and it's on the screen right now. First off, we are playing in our 4th kit, which is pretty annoying. I was hoping we were going to play in the black kit again, but it looks like we are not. And as you can see by the squad list, there have been 3 star players that have been rested by Koeman. They are Marc Andre Ter Stegen, Lionel Messi, and Philippe Coutinho. Now, it's a really weird selection from Koeman because, Ter Stegen and Coutinho are fresh off injuries, didn't go on international break, so they should be fit and ready to go. And I'm surprised he's rested them instead of other key players, maybe the likes of Griezmann or the likes of Pedri. I thought we were going to get rested, but I digress. So the squad list is Dest, Busquets, Alena, Griezmann, Puig, Braithwaite, Dembele, Ricky Puig, Neto, Lenglet, which is also a surprise, by the way. Lenglet is fit and ready to go. No injuries whatsoever. Barcelona didn't even release like a report on the injury. So he is fit 100% and ready to go, which is a complete shock. His ankles must be... They have to scan his ankles and send it out to everyone so we can all have it, because that's just ridiculous. Pedri, Trincao, Jordi Alba, Mateus, Frenkie de Jong, Junior Firpo, and Naki Peña, Oscar Mingueza, Konrad de la Fuente, and R9 Tejas. We all know 100% that Trincao starting the game because he was accompanied in the press conference. Maybe Konrad can get a few minutes. I'm hoping Griezmann doesn't really start the game as well, but although he is on great form, so you want to keep that going, so there is a point to start him as well. I think the 3 players that are 100% starting this game is, of course, Neto in goal, Frenkie de Jong, and Serginho Dest. I think those 3 are set in stone to start the game. Of course, Frenkie de Jong has stamina on another level, and he was rested for a week as well. We'll see who he goes with that left back, but a lot of options for Koeman, and we'll have to see what he does. So let's get into the predicted lineups. Time to predict the lineups. I'm going to first start off with Ronald Koeman. I'm going to try to predict his lineup and what he goes with. And that lineup is on the screen right now. I've got with Neto in goal, Jordi Alba left back, Lenglet and Mingueza at the 2 center back position, Dest at right back, Frenkie de Jong and Puig in the double pivot, Trincao, Dembele, Pedri as the 3, and Braithwaite up top. Now, of course, there are many options where this team could change. Of course, maybe shouldn't start Lenglet after coming off that injury. Maybe Jordi Alba could use some rest. Maybe the holding midfielders double pivot could change. But I think that front 4 is set in stone. I think, you have your natural wingers on the wings. You have your cam in the middle, you have your striker up front. I don't think there's really anyone else who can fill that front 4. Maybe you can make an argument for Konrad. But other than that, I think that front 4 is pretty much set in stone. Where the question lies is in the defense and the holding positions. And I think he's going to go with that. Maybe you can make hopefully maybe he'll play Alena or Ricky Puig. But I don't see that happening. It could be Busquets over Puig as well. We all know 100% Frenkie de Jong will be starting. There's maybe a little bit of Puig or Busquets debate, but I think the main question is, will he start Lenglet or not? Because if he doesn't start Lenglet, he's going to have to play de Jong at center back. He's going to have a whole different double pivot system. So that's what I think Koeman's going to go with. Let me know what you think Koeman's going to go with down in the comments beloal. Now it's time for my lineup. What I would do if I was the Barcelona coach, and my lineup's on the screen right now, I would have gone with Neto in goal, Firpo at left back, and Frenkie de Jong and Mingueza as the two center backs, Dest at right back, Pjanic and Alena as the holding midfield, Puig right in front of them, and of the front three of Trincao, Dembele, and Braithwaite. Now I would rest Pedri in this game. He's the only player in the squad to play in every single game this season. He doesn't start every single game. He's played a minute in every single game this season. That's just ridiculous. So he needs some rest. I wouldn't risk Lenglet, which means that Frenkie de Jong will be dropping to center back, and I would put Alena in the double pivot. I think he's improved a lot in that double pivot position, and I know he can play that to full potential. Got with Firpo at left back as well, just to give Jordi Alba a bit of rest and also give Firpo playing time, because we know we're going to have to be relying on him a lot this season, with to be a left back, center back, or right back. So he's going to have to gain some match fitness. And I've gone with a little controversial Ricky Puig at cam. Now maybe you could say this could be a 4-3-3 with Pjanic holding, and then the two center mids are Alena and Puig. But I think Ricky Puig can play that cam position pretty well. Mainly I'm putting Ricky Puig in that cam position just because I want to see him play, to be honest. So that's my lineup. I think it's pretty bold. I don't think Koeman's going to go with it. I think my particular lineup for Koeman is most likely the team. Maybe you can see 1 or 2 changes. But I think we can expect to see the team something similar to mine and Koeman's. Let me know down below would you rather go with Koeman's lineup or my lineup. And of course, let me know your lineups down in the comments below. Score prediction time. Time to predict the score for this match. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult. Barcelona, I see it being a win as well, but I don't see it being as easy as Dynamo Kyiv. Then again, Dynamo Kyiv was very difficult in the first half, and the second half we really came into it. So it depends how Barcelona started the game as well. For the prediction of the scoreline, I'm going to be going with Barcelona winning this game by 3-1. I do think we'll concede. Depends. I don't know if Ferencvaros have fans or not, but if they do, I think we will concede. But I do see us getting over the line. I think our team's just too strong with Ferencvaros. Of course, this is the first time ever in the UCL, I believe, or the first time in like 40 years, something like that. So I do see Barcelona getting the win in this situation. Now we have to hope that Juventus drop points against Dynamo Kyiv at home, which probably won't happen. But I do see Barcelona win this game by 3-1. Let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that's my match preview for Ferencvaros versus FC Barcelona. It's going to be a difficult game. Hopefully it will be an entertaining game. Now without Messi, the team will be, relied on their own qualities instead of Messi qualities. Of course, I will be doing the live watch along tomorrow, so make sure you guys come join me for that, followed by the match review. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your comments down below on the lineups, on your score predictions as well. And hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, and Forza Barca.